Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Housing and asks, does he believe that all New Zealanders should have access to appropriate and affordable housing?
The Honourable Phil Heatley.
Mr Speaker, as I have stated repeatedly in the House, this government is committed to assisting New Zealanders who are most in need.
Moana Mackey.
Supplementary to the Minister, is it now government policy that if someone legally challenges a Housing New Zealand tenancy termination for antisocial behaviour, that all maintenance work on state houses in that community will stop until the legal action is resolved?
Honourable Phil Heatley.
Mr Speaker, no.
Supplementary.
Moana Mackey.
If the answer to my previous question is no, why is there one rule for the Pomare community and another for every other community?
Honourable Phil Heatley.
I've made no secret that when we came into government we were faced with an Auditor-General's report that said there was $2 billion worth of maintenance and upgrades that needed to be done to state houses, and they're in a serious state of misrepair. Unfortunately, Pomare not only has that problem of serious house in serious state of misrepair, it had an antisocial behaviour problem because the previous government tolerated antisocial behaviour in their houses, serious antisocial behaviour by gangs, and we will not tolerate it.
Point of order.
Point of order. Point of order. A point of order has been called.
I deliberately made my question very specific, Mr Speaker. It was why was he applying one rule to Pomare and one rule to every single other community, and he did not address that question.
I listened very carefully because the member's question was commendably to the point. But the Minister, I have to confess that I believe did answer the difference. The difference was he argues, I believe, that in this place, Pomare, that there's an extensive degree of refurbishment required, and I took it as that was the difference that he was telling the House about. Supplementary question, Moana Mackey.
Supplementary to the Minister, has everyone on the waiting list turned down an offer from Housing New Zealand to live in one of the Pomare properties? And if not, where did he get his information from when he said on TV Tuesday night that Pomare's bad reputation means that no one wants to live in these properties?
The Honourable Phil Heatley.
Mr Speaker, as the member opposite has pointed out, there are 10,000 people on the waiting list and we have not offered them all a place in Pomare.
Order. I gave the Minister the benefit of the doubt on the previous answer to a very straightforward question, and I believe this question was pretty straightforward too, and a little more helpful answer I think would have been helpful. I invite Moana Mackey to ask her question again.
I'll help the Minister by answering again.
Order.
Has everyone on the waiting list in the Wellington region turned down an offer from Housing New Zealand to live in one of the Pomare properties? And if not, where did he get his information when he said on TV Tuesday night that Pomare's bad reputation means no one wants to live in these properties?
The Honourable Phil Heatley.
Mr Speaker, it's my understanding that houses in Pomare have been offered 84 times to various tenants and been turned down 84 times, which tells you that it's got a name for serious antisocial behaviour.
Question number 9, Gareth. Todd McClay, supplementary question.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister of Housing, what reports has the Minister seen in the media today?
Order, I apologise. I just asked on this occasion, it's the Labour front bench. Please, the level of interjection means I can't hear. The member may not be particularly happy with an answer, but he doesn't just yell endlessly. There'll be a further chance to question the Minister if he's not happy with the answer. Todd McClay.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister of Housing, what reports has the Minister seen in the media today about community redevelopment projects?
The Honourable Phil Heatley.
Mr Speaker, I've got the front page here from the North Shore Times, which features an article, Happy in New Zealand Homes, which says that my announcement last week drew cheers from tenants who attended the official opening of 44 new units in Northcote. The quote is, Mr Heatley did it amidst cheers from residents.
The Honourable Trevor Mallard. Order. I've called the Honourable Trevor Mallard. Supplementary.
Is the Minister prepared to have Housing New Zealand offer the houses which are currently vacant in Pomare to all persons currently on the lower or upper Hutt waiting lists?
Honourable Phil Heatley.
Mr Speaker, 11 of the houses in the area that the member mentions are available for letting. Not everyone on the, in the waiting list in the area wants the houses because there's not the right number of bedrooms, but they're available for letting. My understanding is that those houses have been offered for letting 84 times and have been declined 84 times because no one wants to live in the neighbourhood, generally speaking, because no one did anything about the serious antisocial behaviour for the last 9 years.
Question number 9, Gareth Hughes.
The Minister for the